all I'm going to do is mention some hadith of the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. When you're mentioning it, I'll talk to you about it, barakallahu feekum. Also, we have the young men in the community here, alhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh. And the young men in the community, sooner or later, are going to be having the responsibility of the community. Is that right? So you could say that inshallah, we're going to pass the responsibility of the community to these young men. So we're going to pass them the ball. Looked like a little rubber ball, didn't it? Yeah. Yeah, but it's not, is it? It gives the impression of something, gives the impression of something that's really light and airy. But what we're passing to you is a heavy responsibility that you need to be aware of. That's right, only 8 pounds. And as the responsibility grows, and it keeps coming, and it keeps on coming, as it keeps coming, it gets heavy. And it gets heavier. So the Messenger of Allah, thank you. The Messenger of Allah also said and gave us a plan. He gave us a plan. Good. Barakallah. You ready now? Good. Because this is a possibility you need to be ready. You cannot be ready. You can't be unprepared for it. Because if you're unprepared for it, you could do what with the ball? You could drop it. So the Messenger also said to us that the state of Iman. You ready, son? You ready? Put the hands up. Coming. He said, "Woman al Qawi." You ready? Is it long enough? المؤمن القوي خير وأحب إلى الله من المؤمن الضعيف ولكل خير نعم احرص لما ينفعك واستعن بالله ولا تعجز. So we translate so far that a strong believer is better than a weak one. But, however, there is good in both. Ready? Are you ready? Which one? Don't pass him, brother, what you can do is take responsibility yourself. He said, احرص على ما ينفعك واستعن بالله. He said to focus on what brings the nafa' to you. You ready? Focus on what brings good to you. Focus on what brings good to you. That's cooperation. Ta'awun. Very good.
So I'm going to catch the ball, and he's going to throw.
Okay. He said, strong believer is better than the weak one. Are you ready? You ready now? What does he mean, the strong one is better than the weak one? What kind of strength? Amen. Or?
Throw it to me. Throw it back. No.
You give it to me. Okay. He said, as you said, it's the strength of Iman. Why the strength of Iman and not the physical strength? Why is that over the physical strength? Huh? Go.
Because Iman is in the heart. And
Because physical strength can be used for evil. A person can be physically strong, but his physical strength can be used for something which is shar. So therefore it won't benefit him. So I know you see people lifting weights and running track and jumping with the basketball and breaking the backboard or whatever, and that's all supposed to be interesting for some people. However, it's not.
Assalamu alaikum.
I don't know how to do this now. One of my wings has been cooked by the media. So therefore, he said, the strong one's better than the weak one, that's good in both. The strong believer is the one who does everything he's supposed to do. That he's supposed to do. Right? And the weak one is the one who can't do it all. But the weak believer is better than who? Well, the weak believer is better than? He's not a believer at all, right? Someone who's not a believer at all. That's not a man's back. He says, focus on what brings you nefer. What's nefer? Benefit, right? Only an aqil focuses on benefit. Only the one who's an aqil can focus on benefit. What do you mean by aqil? Who is that? He's the one who has? What's it for? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? What's an aqil? How do you know that? What is it? What is it? Some of the ulama define it as it is nur. It is nur. It is nur. Oh, look at this corner here. Y'all sitting down, all comfortable. See? And then you got a cherry stick. You want to do a rotation? If you're all right?
We were told it was under 40.
Who said that? My God. Who said? No. You want to tell him? Come on. So, it's a light. It's a light. It is a light, a nur. يَقْذِبُهُ اللَّهُ بِالْقَلْبِ مَنْ يُحِبُّ. It's a light that Allah SWT gives in the heart of a believer so he can tell the difference between nafi' and darr. He can tell the difference between what's beneficial and what's harmful. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What is the what? What are we defining? Aqil. Wake up. Sheikhna. Originally, I was going to go to one person. Yeah, and then he's going to... You haven't put on you. Go ahead. So, keep it active. So... Go ahead. You got it. So, watch it. You're looking for a PE instructor, director of PE, you got it. What's your name, Rafi? Muhammad. You ready to be Mudir al-Riyadiyat? Riyadiyat?
Yeah. Soccer and basketball.
You are? Oh, okay. Okay, so, if we,
come in there, somebody.
So therefore, he can tell the difference between what's good, what's beneficial, and what's harmful. And what's evil, and between shar and khayr. That's the foundation of being able to use a person's intellect properly. What are we talking about? What As soon as I pointed, help over here. So Prophet Muhammad said, he said, احرص على ما ينفعك. One thing. What's the next step? وَاسْتَعِنْ بِاللَّهِ. And always seek the help of Allah, and don't go arrogantly by your own experience and by your own degrees and by your own schooling, but have that وَاسْتَعِنْ بِاللَّهِ. You're supposed to do that and also seek the help of Allah. Now, we're not supposed to be arrogant. لا تسألوا الإمارة. Don't ask for the leadership. If you get it out of mas'ala, we'll get to it. He says, if you get it, if you're asking for it, you're pushing people aside, if you get it, he says, then you're on your own. Not to walk around Allah. You're on your own. He won't help you. If you get it, and you're humble with it, the Allah will help you, inshallah. واستعن بالله ولا تعجز. العاجز هنا. العاجز. What does the ajiz mean here? He said, focus on what brings benefit to you. He said, focus on what brings benefit to you. 1, 2, stand billah. Make sure you seek the help of Allah. He said, وَلَا تَعْجَزْ. What is the ajiz here? What does this mean? لَا تَعْجَزْ. Don't be lazy. Don't be what? Lazy. Let me hear it now. Oh, thank you. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. Some people call it kaslan. The Prophet used to seek refuge from being kaslan. He seek refuge from being kaslan. Now, hello? With me? I call it here. Right over there too. Where? Here too? Oh, yeah.
Right over there. 3.
Them 3?
Yeah.
Oh. Where are we at? Being lazy, right?
Right.
What's being lazy? What is it? What's laziness? You sure you haven't been watching those guys? I know you haven't been watching. But what is, how has it been described? As a bee. Yeah. But the look of Arabiya, الذي له قدرة ليس له إرادة. This is the one who can do something, but his heart is not in it. What is it? What is it, brother Allah? What's being lazy? Something. But you don't have a desire. Desire is dead. Booch. All right, Dad, we don't want to have a goes back around you. Okay? The person who has the ability, ready? The person who has the ability. Oh, I saw your eyes. The person who has the ability. That hurts. That could hurt, yes. The person who has the ability, he does not have a desire. What kills desire, young people? There are a certain number of things that kill desire. There are a certain number of things that kill desire. There are certain things that kill desire. Peer pressure. Tell me about it. Our brother was in the network. I want to say that peer pressure kills desire. How? What is that first? I'm sorry. What is peer pressure?
You have so much to do in life, like, look at your lectures and be like, look at how many people you stay, you know, do something. Like, you can't find out for short, and at the same time, people work
I need a bit of a twist. I understand what you mean, but he said peer pressure. Peer pressure is when the people of your age come together with that you have to do what they want you to do because that's cool. That would be better for you as somebody young. Right? This is peer pressure. Pressure from the people your age. Not to do what your parents want because that wouldn't be cool. It wouldn't be cool because there's a special place to go in a place which is not paradise, Jahannam. People disobey their parents. So it ain't cool. It might not wind up cool. So it's not cool. That's peer pressure. Salah. What, not go?
Yeah, your friends are older. You can't go because they're all sitting around.
Oh, yeah. And these are not Muslim friends.
Yeah.
Not Muslim friends.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so peer pressure. Suppose you have Muslim friends or friends that aren't Muslims, and they're at the house at the time for Salah. You usually go to Salah. But because your friends are there, you might be embarrassed to say, I've got to go pray, so I'll talk to you guys later. Or, what might you do in a case like that? You might invite them to come wait for you while you pray, and then you come back, and while you're talking and going to get your chips or whatever you like to eat as a snack, what do people eat now as a snack? Chips, was it right? Wow, those chips. I didn't invest years ago. Cookies, chips, snack. When you're having your snack, and it's all friendly, then you explain to them why you do what? Why you praying. Take the high road. Don't be lazy. Don't be ashamed. Let's act. Okay? Be brave. What's the word here? What's the word in Arabic? Arabic. Or something else? Shuja'. Be shuja' when it comes to telling someone who's not a Muslim, who's your age, about Islam. Be shuja'. There's nothing to be afraid of. Because they want to know, believe it or not, especially if you do it. If you're doing it, they want to know because they're curious of what you're doing. So what are you going to tell them? What are you doing? What are you going to tell them? He said, I have to go pray. That sounds like to me that I'm being forced. Let's adjust this to change it. You're right. You have to. If you don't pray, what happens? Your iman will become weak. You don't pray on time, your iman will become weak. That's what we were talking about. Having weak iman and strong iman. How's the ball get away? Oh my goodness. He is. So why don't we tell them, let's work on it. Let's work on it. If they say, I have to go, you can tell them what? That I want to go pray, and I pray because it's part of my religion to make the prayer. Then you can talk about it. Okay? You can talk about it. Has anybody here been asked a question by their non-Muslim friends about the religion? One? Yes? You have? Anybody else decide? Anybody decide? Have you been asked a question? Has anybody here been asked a question about the religion? By their non-Muslim friends? You have? Have you? Have you? Okay, good. What was the question? Why do you have to fast? What was your question? What were you asked? When to pray? What did your non-Muslim friend ask you?
It was my cousin.
Oh, okay, what did your cousin ask you?
Why do you
It's good. Why do you?
pray?
Why do you pray? Okay, good. So now, when you explain why you fast, inshallah, and you explain why you pray, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing now? What are you doing? You're giving dawah. You're giving dawah. This is what the program is about, isn't it? It's about giving dawah. So now, you, whether you expect it to or not, are about to give dawah. What should you do first? How should you do it? Come over here. Come this side. Yeah, come this side. So that side next to You have glasses. Okay, right there, good. Okay, now what should you do? You should tell them your issue is praying. You will ask for your cousin. You will ask about fasting. Okay. What should you do? First of all, the way you say it, the way you do it. You think, I mean, you can say, well, you know what, I fast because the book says I should fast, and you know, you can give an impression that, you know, you do it, but hey, it's no big thing, and you know, and let's get it over with. Don't be embarrassed by it. Don't be embarrassed. Who else? Who's bad at work? Why the beard? Why the beard? So see, we're being asked questions now. So you have to get some time for learning the religion so you can answer the question. Did you answer the question? Did you tell him why you prayed? You told him? Was he satisfied with the answer? Did you tell him what he said?
Yeah, but he later learned about it in another class. No, I mean, like, I told him, but he learned about it in another class.
I thought we said other class. You mean?
Like, he had his own class, and we just about the
Alhamdulillah. You told him why you grow a beard?
Yes.
You told him? Was he satisfied with it?
Makes sense,
Huh? Yes. The end of the day? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So the rest of Allah also said that you're supposed to be a strong believer better than a weak believer, correct? And it's really both, correct? And you're supposed to focus on what brings benefit to you and not what brings harm to you, correct? And you're supposed to seek the help of Allah, correct? Okay. Now, we've done all these steps in Allah. We've done everything. This way. We've done everything that we've done everything. Huh? We've done everything in our plan. We've planned our work and we worked our plan, they say. And for some reason, it doesn't work out. Huh? For some reason, it doesn't work out. Now what's going to happen?
Oh my God.
For some reason, it doesn't work out. What happens to us sometimes? We get frustrated. We get frustrated. Young people, you ever been frustrated? You know what it means? You ever been frustrated? You ever been frustrated? Yeah. How do you feel? How do you feel when you're frustrated? Angry, mad, aggressive. That's more than I expected. How do you feel when you're frustrated? How do you feel when you're frustrated? You feel like punching someone. Wow, the frustration here turns to aggression. Be careful of that. And this is the remedy. Listen, in this hadith comes the remedy for the frustration if what you planned did not work out. He said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, وَلَا تُكُلَّنَّ لِشَيْءٍ لو إني فعلت لكان كذا وكذا. He says, do not say, after you've done everything, come back. Come back. Come right here. Come in the middle. Come in the middle. He said, do not say, if everything you've done didn't work out. Are you with me? What am I saying? What am I saying? Right. Then you're not supposed to do what? He said, La tukulanna. Don't say, if it didn't work out, if I had done this, then this would have happened. Or if I had just done this, then that wouldn't happen. Has anybody ever done that? Yes, yes. The Prophet Muhammad said, don't do it. Let's have asked. He said, don't do it. What should you do? The remedy is, you're supposed to say, I want you to repeat after me. A knockout. You're supposed to say, listen to me, repeat after me. قدر الله وما شاء فعل. Do it again. وما شاء فعل. Not, oh man. Oh. Look what you did to my thing, man. You had to call me, this wouldn't have happened to me. If my mother had to call me, this wouldn't have happened to me. If the teacher would just say, this wouldn't have happened, this would have happened. You know, if I just turn left when they got the ticket for the traffic, blah, 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 blah. All of that. What do you say? قَدَّرَ اللَّهُ وَمَا شَاءَ فَعَلَ. So قَدَّرَ اللَّهُ is indicating what? Your belief in the qadr of Allah, that Allah ordains everything, and you actually didn't have any power over it. What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? No, but what does it mean? قَدَّرَ اللَّهُ وَمَا شَاءَ فَعَلَ. It means that Allah has willed and decided, and you did not actually have any power over that. The ball was out of your hand. The ball was out of your court. The ball was out of your court. Just symbolically speaking, you couldn't have controlled it. You couldn't have controlled it, even if you wanted to. You planned. You planned. You did what you thought. You proposed it before Allah. But the disposal, how it was carried out, was for Allah. Because, لَا تُكُلَنَّ. He said, because if you say, if I have done it, if you say, I could have done something different, what happens? You will open the door for who? Yes. فَإِنَّ لَوْ تَحْتَهُ عَمَلَ الشَّيْطَانِ. Because lo opens the door of shaitan. How?
When you did something wrong when you're not supposed to be doing it.
How did it open the door of shaitan? Thank you. How did it open the door? Doubt. Doubt of what? Yes. That you begin to doubt whether it's Allah's qadr is so. He will open the door, help you open the door, and you will say, yes, I could have changed things, but you couldn't have changed things. He will open the door of doubt upon you. What do we take in this hadith? That one, Iman, and how does it increase?
Doing the right thing and believing whatever happens.
And how does it decrease?
Not raising doubts.
No, how does it decrease? Decreases by committing sin. Yes, by committing sin. Next, what do we take from the hadith? That a person is supposed to focus upon what? What the person is supposed to focus upon? What do we take from the hadith? What do we take from the hadith? The next thing, you're supposed to focus on what?
What happened?
You're supposed to focus on? Can I have the ball here? I'm going to step out of the way. Give it back to him. Give it to him. Now walk up next. Good. Give it back to him. What's the next thing? You're supposed to focus on what?
What could have happened? What happened?
As an intelligent person, here. As an intelligent person, you're supposed to focus on what?
It's already happened.
Here. As an intelligent person, you're supposed to focus on the good. Here. On what's good. Right? On what's good, right? You're supposed to focus on good. Okay. Pass it off. Oh, you really did. You're supposed to focus on the good. Hello? Focus on the good, now? Huh? You're supposed to focus on what? On the good. Okay, good. And after you focus on the good, what are you supposed to do? Whose help are you supposed to seek? You're supposed to seek Allah's help. How do you do that? Make your ask for Him subhanahu wa ta'ala. Good. Ask for His mercy. Ask for success. Suppose you don't know what to do in a situation. What are you supposed to do? What's the name of the prayer that you ask Him? Istikhara. How do you start it? The not following. Right? Lay the feet up. Good. And then you say, okay, you're going to learn it. You're going to learn it. Barakallahu feekum. You're going to learn it. Okay? So finally, after that, you seek the help of Allah, and if things don't go as you thought they should, or as you planned them to be, what shouldn't you do? By saying what? No, you don't doubt. You doubt, you're supposed to doubt your no. Yes, by Adam. Then sometimes you can say no. Sometimes you can say no. You can say no if you see something really good happen, and you say, if I get the opportunity, I will do that goodness too. The Messenger also said that he lived another year, he would fast Ashara, Tis'a wa Ashara, for instance. No. Okay? Something good like that. But not in something you have no ability or power over. Barakallahu feekum. And then you're supposed to say what? Qadarallahu wa ma sha'a fa'ala, because if you say no, it's something you cannot control, it will open what? Open what? Open the door of the shaitan. وَشَيْطَانِ الْإِنسَانِ عَدُوٌّ. He is an enemy. Barakallahu feekum. Are there any questions about what we talked about? Any questions about what we talked about? Remember that your parents, you're supposed to respect your parents. Huh? You're supposed to respect them. You okay? Yeah, I'm going to catch it too. You're supposed to respect your parents. Give them your respect. What have they done for you? Your parents. They raised you. They want the best. They want the best. They gave birth. The Prophet said that when a man from one of the companions asked him, he said, who are my close people should I be the best to? He said who? The mother. Then he said who?
Your father.
He said who? The mother. Then he said who? The mother. He said your mother. He said how many times did he say it? 3 times. Why 3? And then he said after that, your father. He said then your father, correct?
Yes.
Your father. Wake up. Your father. Keep your eyes on the ball, son. Don't take your eyes off the ball. Don't turn your head. Keep your eyes on it. That's what you're doing. Don't talk. He said then what? He said then your father. Your father. Your father. Right? 3 times he said your mother. Why? Huh? Because she first did what? Carried you, number 1. That was difficult. So whenever you want to tell you to do something, and you catch a stone as an attitude, you may not say anything, but you make a sound, or man. That's really out in your mouth, not what? Right? That's pretty bad. You think of man, queen. The mouth's not a man issue. Woman's not a man issue. So the expression we're not even allowed to say. So why? Because she did what? Because she carried you. Because she carried you. 1, your mother. Because she carried you. 2, your mother. Wake up, son. Your mother, because she did what? One more thing, because she's ready. Because she delivered you. She delivered you. And 3, because she did what? She breastfed you. Thank you. Breastfed. Carried.
My son is sleeping over there.
Where? He moved. He was over here with that. He
moved around to cut the front of the bike.
Oh, he did? Yeah. That's why it's games like soccer. Father side. One of my sons will be give him to play the ball. Are you ready, son?
Yeah. I'm ready.
No problem. Throw. No, it's not baby, man. Get out.
Okay, that was my fault.
Baby.
What? Because she? Then she? Remember then she? Because she. 3 times. So when mom is talking to you about doing something, you're supposed to do it without giving her an attitude. You're supposed to do it without rolling your eyes. Little boys shouldn't roll their eyes. They shouldn't go and all that stuff. Ew. Be careful of this. Yeah. Rolling your eyes. What is that? Yeah. Be careful of all of that. That's not good for a young man. That's not good for who?
A young man.
Young man. We are including your little sisters because sisters have their way. But men shouldn't be rolling their eyes. Huh?
No.
Men shouldn't be screaming.
I knew this, and I never know that, and I didn't know that, and it was I knew.
That's not for men. That's not sabat. That's not it. Okay, that's not for men. It's screaming. I don't care who you saw do it, or who you heard say you were going to do it. Screaming doesn't belong to men. And talking and talking all the time. You're talking all the time. Oh, wait a minute. All the time. What are you talking about? I don't know. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? And if you don't understand, don't talk all the time. Don't talk all the time. When you're in school, I know you go to Muslim school, they don't want to shut down unless we have a university. You're going to college. And when you're in college, you should be serious. And as I shared in bad sense, you shouldn't make girls laugh. What shouldn't you do? You shouldn't try to make girls laugh. You're not on the earth to be funny. Some of those people, Allah making funny. Stupidity is what that is. That's stupidity. You're not here to be funny. You're here to do what? Worship Allah. And what is ibadah? It's cool to make it's a collective noun for everything that Allah loves. But what you say and what you do, whether it's secret or whether it is in public. You're not here to be funny. You're here to make people laugh. For him too, when you go to school, you go to college, remain serious. Make your wife laugh. But don't make your girls laugh. Okay? You're not here for that. Okay? If you have a job with the women there, you're not there to make them laugh. You understand that? Don't make them laugh. How are you today? I'm fine. Talk about the job. If you have to talk about the job, you're not supposed to shake their hand. Talk about the job, and that's it. Khalas. That's khalas. You understand? For you. Talk about people. So you're a good boy. You're coming up. Yes, it is. ما طلبت بعدي رزة أضر على الرجال من النساء. But this is not a prejudice against them, it is a reality. That the Prophet said he did not leave anything more harmful to men after him than women. So as young men, clean young Muslim men, you want to remain so. Until you get married, the same thing with the young girls, you want to remain so. The only space you have is in the grave. And even that's not even your permanent space. Because you still have to face Qiyamah. So there is no my space. Your space is a day. One in the paradise, and Allah help us all to go there. And the other one in Jahannam, and you get shown that in the grave. There is no my space. What's yours are the questions the angels are going to ask you. They're going to say, men, look, who was your Lord? Yours. Who was your Lord talking? Who was your Lord? That's yours. They're going to ask you about what? They're going to say, they're going to ask you what was your deed. That's yours. They're going to ask you what you say about the messenger of Allah. What that's not. Now, they're going to say, man, that's yours. But as far as your space, there's no your space. And as far as Facebook, there's no Facebook. For him to, don't use cyberspace for anything else except education. It's not a secret social society where teenagers get together and talk to people they shouldn't talk to. It's not a secret. The people who gave it to you hear everything that you say. Except for a lot of the ones. Get it done here. You understand? Don't use cyberspace to sneak around behind your parents' backs. Because the lion or y'all the one who sees all and knows all. Haven't you? You understand that? Cyberspace is not to be sneaky. Cyberspace is for the technology for us to use it in the best way. هذا وصلهم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. And the God belongs to the belongs to the community. I guess it's the community medicine ball. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.